were in high school when they met, and things got kinda awkward. With sparks in the air, he would stare at her in class, and she would try to act cool, but it was obvious, like, ooh.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my Boston morning routine. I am in Boston for around 2 weeks and I'm visiting my boyfriend. I currently live in Charlotte, North Carolina, but my boyfriend lives in Boston. So we've been doing long distance our entire relationship, and I feel like I never really show you my life whenever I visit him. I wanted to show you guys what my morning routine looks like just in a different city, in a different place, when I'm not in my normal like comfort zone. Not that this isn't my normal comfort zone. I shouldn't say that. I should say that it's not my like home, you know? Like obviously I'm very comfortable here, but it's just not my home. And you guys like seeing Keon in the vlogs, so every little opportunity I can show him, I will definitely do that. I also wanted to thank St. Ives for partnering with me on this video. I'm excited to get into my morning skincare routine and some products that I have been loving from St. Ives, and just to talk about them a little bit more. I am a pretty early riser though. I like waking up early even on vacation. I just think it's one of those things that if you get out of your routine when you're on vacation, it's really hard to stay productive. And to me, Boston is not really a vacation because I'm here for so long. I still need to do work and I'm really just with Keon, so it's really nice that we just kind of get to do life together in a different city. Like he's come to visit me in Charlotte. I've come here to Boston a bunch of times, so I feel like it's not really a vacation. It's just like a home in another place, if that makes sense. Let me know what you guys think if you guys are in long distance relationships too. Our entire relationship, it went from Oklahoma City to Charlotte, North Carolina was when we first met, and then I moved to New York and he moved to Boston, so it was New York to Boston, which was great because it was only a train ride away. And then I moved out of New York and now it's Charlotte to Boston again, which is still not bad at all. It's a really quick flight. My Heat sweatshirt today at bed because the finals game was last night and the Heat were whooped. Yeah, pretty sad, but still wearing it to bed. I have taken over his roommate's room. This is Trent's room. He's gone, so this has been my room for the week. I am very, very grateful that I get to use this because obviously I love when Trent's here, but it's really nice having his room for the week. So he has a desk, big room. I do my workouts here, I do my work here. Like, it's been really nice. Keon is such a late riser. He loves sleeping in, so he's not gonna get up until like 9:30 or 10, and it's 7:30 right now. So I get to have a peaceful morning routine, and then he joins me like 3 hours later, but that's fine. 2 hours later, I'll say 2 hours later. First things first, I just need to do my skincare and like wake my skin up. Let's go. Alright guys, it is time to wash my face. I'm going to be using the St. Ives Gentle Smoothing Scrub with rose water and aloe vera. This is one of my favorite things to do. I exfoliate my skin once a week and it's something that I do every single Monday morning. It's one of those things where it's like you feel your skin and it feels like a baby's butt. Like it feels so smooth immediately after you do it, which is why I only do it once a week because again, I have very sensitive skin, like extremely sensitive skin. I've gotten rashes before because of over exfoliation, so I cannot use anything that is too harsh on my skin. So whenever I do my scrub, I make sure to do it Monday morning, and I make sure I don't use any like acids or anything like that around when I do my scrub, and I just gently moisturize it afterwards. And my skin has, one, never looked better, but also never been smoother. That is why I love doing a scrub every single Monday morning. Everyone's skin is different though, and some people can exfoliate 3 to 4 times a week. Some people can only do once a week like me, and I think that's something that you always need to start with, like once a week, see if your skin can handle it, and then up it. But you can exfoliate up to 3 to 4 times a week, and that's why I really love St. Ives, because it's one of those products where you see results instantly. And don't get me wrong, you guys, I have heard the reports about St. Ives. For me personally, I've been using it for years and it's never caused any harm to my skin at all. My mom has been using this, I'm not kidding, since she was in high school. For like 30 years she's been using it. She still swears by it. I even got my boyfriend on it because he was getting ingrown hairs and he picked up the acne control one. His skin looks really great. So it's one of those things that it is so personal to your skin. I also was aware that a lot of people have their skepticism about them. So they actually have been working with a dermatologist and she uses St. Ives. She swears by St. Ives. Not every single person is going to be on the same exact skincare routine and not every single person uses the same exact product. So I think that with skincare, it's very easy to be like, oh my gosh, this is a horrible product because it was bad on one person, but everybody's skin is different. And I think a lot of times with exfoliating, people go a little too hard. Like myself, I've received over exfoliating rashes and it's not fun. So that's why gentle is actually the way to go, especially when dealing with exfoliating. This one, I specifically chose the gentle smoothing one. They have a bunch of different exfoliators. So if you are more acne prone, if you want the just like standard one, that's fine. I personally like the gentle one because again, like I said, I do have very sensitive skin. So for me, the gentle one works great. I love rose water and I love aloe because it just calms my skin down in the process. You have to find what works best for you, but this is one of those products that I have really loved. It has made my skin look so great. It's made my skin so soft and I definitely recommend. But I will say the scrub has been very gentle for me. The walnut shells that are in it are polished. They don't have any like sharp edges or anything like that, but I just like that you can actually feel your skin like super soft in the end. I've been using them for years, like I've said, and it's been part of my like exfoliating routine for quite some time now, and it's definitely been in my mom's. I've never seen her without St. Ives. Like since I was born, she's been using it and way before then too. So she swears by it. She's kind of got us all hooked on it from a really early age. But yeah, it's worked for me and they have a ton of different lines that you can check out. And then I actually always go in with a hyaluronic acid moisturizer and serum right afterwards. This is because it just brings back a lot of moisture to my skin and it makes my skin feel very soft throughout the day. So always after you exfoliate, make sure that you just add a moisturizer on top, and I feel like that's like the best way, especially if you have sensitive skin like myself. Alright guys, I just changed into my workout outfit. This is the cutest workout set from Set Active, and I personally like moving my body first thing in the morning. Sometimes I try working out with Keon, but he wakes up so late and I just have a lot of stuff to do throughout the day, so I'm like, I'm gonna work out in the morning. Maybe I'll do another workout with you later, but to me it just fits better in my schedule to work out in the morning. So as much as I love working out with him, sometimes it just doesn't work out. So I am sitting here. I have a yoga mat. Thankfully they had one. I did not have to travel with a yoga mat, but I have a yoga mat here and I am just going to do my Melissa Wood health video. She's a yoga and Pilates person that I pay $10 a month for her videos, and they are so amazing. I swear I have had such like a strong core because of her videos. So she has a weekly schedule and sometimes they're 20 minutes long, sometimes they're 40 minutes long. So I like that she doesn't stress like you have to work out every single day for an hour to be fit. I feel like it's very realistic and she is so inspiring and positive, and I don't know, it's just such a good way to start my morning because I like moving my body first thing in the morning. I feel like if I don't, it just makes me lethargic throughout the entire day, and you guys, like, I need to actually like be active. So sometimes I'll go on a walk, I'll do yoga. Doesn't matter what it is, I just need to move my body in the morning. I encourage everyone to do that. So 16-minute quick full body power flow using 1 pound weights. That's all she has for today. Sometimes I add something in case I just want a little bit more, but I love that her stuff is like so realistic and it really does work. So this morning I'm only gonna work out for 15 to maybe 30 minutes a day. I might go on a walk later, even though it looks very cold outside. So I'm just gonna do this power flow. I have my 1 pound weights that I brought with me. They're bala bangles. I actually interviewed them on my podcast, but I'm going to be using these, and let's do this workout. Hello? did the 15-minute workout, and then I did another 20-minute chair workout, which was so hard. It was all, I did it on a desk instead of a chair, but it was all standing, and it was like, I was shaking so much. It was so good. I think one thing to note is that you shouldn't work out solely for the way you look. You should definitely work out for the way you feel, because the way you look is always going to change. So in the mornings, typically I have a flat stomach, my abs are showing, and I feel like really good about myself. You know, I'm like, oh my gosh, I look so great. Well, it's also because I haven't even like had a sip of water. I haven't had any food, so that's probably why. But throughout the day, I get really bloated and I get very full, and my definition kind of starts to go away throughout the day, because naturally I am eating, I am nourishing my body. But I also wanted to mention that your body can even change from second to second. So for example, right now I have abs. You can see my definition. Like if I take a mirror picture, it's like, oh wow, like yeah, you can see my abs, you know? And then let me show you 1 second later what can also happen. This is 1 second later, you guys. Like, this is not flattering. I just did lower waisted. I took down the high waistedness and folded over, or just sat. Not flattering. And then see, so I always want to point that stuff out, because sometimes I do get comments which are very nice that are like, oh, drop your workout routine, like, or you have like, how did you get like your core so strong? And while yes, I do work out and I love working out and I like to stay fit, I don't want it to be like, oh yeah, I look like this all the time, because all my pictures are posed. I only show my best angles. Like, I'm not going to show something that I don't feel confident in. But I know that a lot of people feel like, oh, that's what that person looks like all the time, and I fall into that trap too, where I'm like, that person probably looks perfect all the time. And we just gotta realize it's not always the case. So anyways, I just leave this yoga mat here because I've been using it throughout the week, and now I'm not going to shower because I might like go on a walk later. And this Set Active workout set is so cute that I feel like it's like a cute little outfit that I could wear. So I'm just going to stay in this. I need water and I need coffee ASAP. Also in the mornings, I just drink this much water because I always feel so dehydrated throughout the day, so I like really need to drink water. And also that just like makes your skin look way nicer. I've noticed if you drink a lot of water, a lot of our skin problems and just problems in life, I feel like can be solved by drinking water. I brought 2 of my journals to Boston with me. I brought my 1 line a day, which you guys know I love. I always recommend doing a 1 line a day. I usually do this at night, but sometimes I forget to do it at night, so I'll just fill it out the next morning. And I'm actually a little bit behind, so I'm a few days behind, so I'm gonna fill it out. But I'm already to the point where I have been filling it out for a year now, so it's really crazy looking back at last year and seeing what I had filled out. Oh my gosh, what a coincidence. So October 9th, which today is actually the 12th, I believe, so I am a little behind, but October 9th, I launched my website and consultations for the first time. That's crazy. It's been 1 year since doing that. So I'm just gonna sit down and fill this in, and then I'm also just going to journal. And usually I journal just random thoughts. I will do a devotional in the morning, or I will just journal whatever I'm thinking. And I used to just journal when I was feeling sad, when I was feeling anxious. I would journal for, honestly, it was like a negativity journal. I feel like I would only vent to my journal. I would just say my problems to my journal, and I would never express gratitude, and I would never say what I was grateful for. So lately I have actually been writing down 3 things that I'm grateful for every morning, and I think it just sets the day on such a great note. And I've also just been writing my prayers in my journal, so I have just been actually just physically writing my prayers, and I think it'll be cool to kind of see them in the future, like what I was praying for on October 12th, you know? So I've just been doing that, and a lot of times in my prayers especially, and I feel like many of us might do this, we just pray for things, or we pray for, you know, like we pray when we're upset, or we pray when we're anxious, but we don't give thanks, we don't give gratitude. And that's something I've been trying to implement more in my life, and especially in the mornings, because I think it leaves your mornings on such a great note. And while I do still express any like anxiety or anything that is going on in my life, positive or negative, in here. I want to make it more of a point to not just use it when I am feeling sad or when I am feeling down. I'm trying to use it more just throughout the day and as not just like to look back on and see when I was sad, you know. And let me know if you guys feel that same way. So I brought those with me, and this doesn't take up that much space in my backpack. So if you guys are traveling or you guys are going to visit a friend, I still recommend bringing this with you, bringing a journal with you, because while I know some people like to use their phone for a journal, and I do have some like apps that I might use to write stuff down, I think that it's just good to not be on a screen. So this morning, for example, besides my Melissa Wood health video that I did, I haven't looked at my phone all day. So I haven't checked any text messages, I haven't checked social media, I haven't checked Instagram, and I have been up already for almost 2 hours. So I'm very proud of myself for that, because I don't want to look at my phone in the morning. I just think it's too much in the morning. I like my mornings to be peaceful and relaxed, so I typically don't look at my phone until I actually start the workday. So I'm proud of myself for that. But anyways, I'm just gonna journal, and I encourage you guys all to do the same. I'm back in my little office, and I am just about to check my emails, do some work. I have my coffee right here, and I got a pretty late start to my morning, but I will say in Boston I definitely am more relaxed. I'm not working as much as I'm working at home, and even though I try to, I do allow myself to rest, and I allow myself to enjoy being in a new place. And I can say that I do have that privilege of doing that, where I know that a lot of people in normal jobs or in other fields of work don't have that privilege of just like getting up and taking off and like, oh, today I'm not going to work as much as the next day. So I recognize that, and I'm very, very grateful, but I just did want to just show like the reality of it. So it's already 10:20, and I'm just now checking my email, which is way later than I would personally like. That's okay. I wanted to spend some time with Keon this morning. I wanted to eat breakfast. I wanted to enjoy my morning, and now I'm just going to be doing some work. But this is typically how my morning routines go, and I honestly love a good morning routine. I think no matter where you go, if you are at home, if you are traveling, if you are at a friend's place, if you're at your boyfriend's place, girlfriend's place, wherever it is, I think it's important to have a morning routine and not just like, you know, not care for your morning, even if you're not in your normal zone, I guess I would say. So just wanted to encourage you all to kind of make a morning routine, and if this is the same as yours, let me know. If you guys do anything differently, let me know. Thank you to St. Ives for partnering with me on this video. My skin feels so soft, and you guys, I'm not wearing any makeup. Literally looks like it is glowing, like I'm looking at myself in the viewfinder, but it's so radiant, it's so soft. I've never gotten a rash or an like it's never been too harsh on my skin, and I think the importance of exfoliating, especially even in the winter, is so important. So I love it. I think my skin looks great, and I'm going to have all the links down below for you guys to choose, but I did want to thank St. Ives for partnering with me on this video, and I encourage you guys all to do your own research and to try out your own skincare products to see what works best for you. And then I'm going to let you guys go, but let me know if you guys want me to do a morning routine at my home, like in Charlotte, because that one does differ a little bit from here, because again, like I said, I like spending time with Keon here. So let me know what you guys want me to do.